No, that's actually a really good question, Scott. One second here. Vampire or werewolf? I'm trying to figure out, like, I guess I'm trying to justify a vampire choice, but the werewolf thing, like, I could plan for full moons if it's an involuntary change kind of thing. I wonder if you get any sort of like wolfish powers when you're like in human form, but not wolf. Can't die, sense is stronger, but normal man strength. Yeah, I still go with werewolf, man. Vampires can never see the sunshine. Like during the daytime, vampires are fucked. They have to find like any accidental sunshine and their fucking flesh burns. It's a terrible thing. Not that I see the sun a lot, but like the post office is only open when the sun is shining. So how do I get my fucking mail? I mean, you can get everything delivered these days. But if someone tries to deliver a package and they're like, "Yeah, we tried you. It's at the post office. Go get it." They're like, "Fuck, I'm fucked. I have to get someone to go get it, like a familiar or something." Yeah, Knives, like a familiar. Yeah, but then you're relying on somebody to do shit for you. That's no kind of life. A dude with a pencil killing a vampire easily during the hours when humans are already awake anyway. Well, the same could be said, like, you could kill a werewolf with a fork. Or a spoon if you're strong enough. As long as it's silver. But that's another thing. Like, werewolves, you accidentally, like, I don't think touching silver burns werewolves. I think it has to be like, it's just like a silver bullet goes through their heart. Well, isn't the moon lit by the sun? Jolly Joker, that's a good point. However, I've had this argument before. The reflection of the sun does not hurt you. Just like a movie with a sunrise in it won't hurt. It has to be the actual sunlight. That's why I choose Mummy. Nothing fucks with mummies. No. Yeah, everything fucks with mummies. Have you ever worn a really baggy sweater and noticed how it gets caught on literally everything? That's a mummy. A mummy is constantly wearing a really baggy sweater and worried about getting unraveled all the time. Stop bullying me. But and you can never eat all the delicious food again if you're a vampire. That's true. That's true. But then again, if you're a werewolf, like if you're going by like the supernatural werewolf, like you have to eat hearts. Like you have to eat like beating hearts out of people's chests, which is problematic to say the least. I read Bully Me. Vampires can't digest. No, in most of the like shows, books, whatever, comics, movies, vampires, if they try to eat human food, it either makes them sick or they just can't eat it. They just can't keep it down. They only survive on blood and blood alone. Like the smell of human food, like meat cooking, like makes them ill sometimes in different mediums or media things. Super Mutant, thank you for 75 months. Werewolves have no control when they are turned. No, but they can plan for it though. Like I can look at a calendar right now and go, full moon on these days. And then if I so choose to just like lock myself up for those days or have someone lock me up and then let me out afterwards. I guess they rely on somebody too, if you don't want to wolf out and kill people. And also, werewolves don't need food to survive. You can't starve a werewolf. It's feed a werewolf starve a vampire. Just like it's like cold and flu. I can never remember which is which. Once you're a monster, you get all those evangelical monster hunters bothering you all the time. They're usually annoying assholes. That's fair, Nukinade. That's fair. That's fair. You get the fucking frog brothers trying to stab stakes through your heart and shit. And also, like, werewolves. And that's my objection, Your Honor. Well, and I was gonna say, werewolves, are they immortal as well? Because I don't remember, like, I've seen tons of like movies and shows and stuff with vampires being, you know, 800, 900 years old or whatever, but like werewolves, I don't see that as much. Not in a traditional sense. So werewolves can die of old age then. Interesting. Zeke, what's that quote from The Sword That Hums with stolen men's souls? I don't know. I do not know. You're missing the real question. Can vamps get a boner? Why wouldn't they? They have blood flowing in them. Like, you have, like, blood flow is what makes a boner. So, and also, like, in some traditional sense, like, in order to make another vampire, you have to feed them your own blood as a vampire. They have to, like, remember Anthony Hopkins in Bram Stoker's like, did you ever taste of their blood? The vampire, 100%. The original werewolf survived 800 years of captivity with no food or water of what happened to be, what appeared to be a type of hibernation. Okay. Well, that's another thing. You ask who, like, that hypothetical question of who would win in a fight, a werewolf or a vampire? And the answer is, unless one of them has like a silver bullet and a gun, or a fucking like wooden stake in his jaws, I guess, like neither one. It's a trick question. Depends on the book. For example, in Discworld, vampires eat normal food and blood is for them like alcohol for humans. Oh, okay. Now, vampires can die from decapitation. Depends on who you ask. I've watched the Underworld movies, yeah. But that's the thing, like, there's conflicting arguments about like what is the most accepted lore about these fictional creatures. Like, are vampires really scared of crosses? A crucifix or whatever? Mostly no in most of the fiction. Sometimes yes. In the newest Dracula series, which is a good watch. They have I think it's like 3 movie length episodes on Netflix. It's pretty good. I wasn't mad at it. 30 Days of Night Vampires. Yeah. A lot of people think like that might be the best vampire movie. Like, I've heard a lot of opinions about like, yeah, 30 Days of Night is probably the best. You ever play Bloodlines? Oh yeah, I play Bloodlines. Yeah, they're like the werewolves are like bikers, or at least the ones I talked to were bikers in that game. I think. Maybe I'm misremembering. No, What We Do in the Shadows is fucking awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's the movie and the series, both hilarious. I love that, the humor, the sense of humor in there.